Hi, good afternoon. My name is Yusuf Khan, and I'm going to teach you basic elements of HTML5. I'll just give you a bit of my introduction. I'm a software engineer and a web developer, and I run a web agency called YK Web Solutions. And I just thought I should start making some videos. So today I'm going to make some videos for you. So this is my slide, basic elements of HTML5, and I'm going to tell you basic structures of HTML documents, which is like this. So this is a basic structure. It has all necessary tags, which creates HTML documents for you. So let's start. Yeah. Uh, so what we do, so first of all, we create one folder. For example, I just create a folder for you. So, and I just give you a name webk. Okay, and then inside the webk we will create HTML file. Now how we create HTML file, you can either use a text editor and into Notepad, yeah, or it has some special software which is like editors called I use Sublime Text, which is I found it quite comfortable working with it. So first of all, what we do, we create a HTML file, yeah. So before we start, we should save it. So if we browse to the desktop and there's a web design, webk, yeah. Over here, I just create a first page index.html. Always remember that web page extension or file extension always end with .html. And if you go here on the file type, just select HTML, and that's how it's saved. So you have a basic file index.html in the folder of webk. Now we will start from HTML. If you see, it's this software has IntelliSense that it tells you automatically when you start writing the tag HTML. So for your easiness, you just click on HTML and the whole initial code will reveal on your editor. So this is doc type HTML, then head, then body, and then HTML. So the motive of this video to explain these essential tags, what are their purpose, why we create them, and if you miss one of the tags, your website wouldn't work very well, right? So for a productive website, a complete for a web page, you need to create this structure. Now I got a presentation here, so it's the same thing which I just wrote down there, yeah. Doc type HTML head, title, body, right? Now first thing you need to understand that every tag has an ending tag. Whenever you start a tag, it has to end somewhere, right? If you leave it open, it will distort your structure and your web page will not render from a web browser correctly as you want it. So we go to first doc type HTML. So this is a doc type. Declaration must be very first thing in your HTML document. So if you see the page which I just created, the top head is doc type HTML. It's not a tag, just remember. It's not a tag, it's not HTML tag, it's a declaration, right? That you are creating a web page, and it tells the web browser that what version of HTML you are using. There are a lot of version we used to have, right now it's 4, and it's a little bit longer. I will cover it later on that what are the versions of HTML. Right now I'm working on HTML5. So if we go to HTML tag, now this is the HTML tag, yeah. If you see here, so it starts, it's a root tag. Actually I call it root. It's a root element of your document. The reason being, everything will come under this. If you miss your HTML tag, or it has ending, if you see it has an ending inside, so it starts from here ends here. So it should be the last tag in your web page. First tag after declaration and the last tag. So HTML tag is the root element, as I explained, and it's behave like a container. So if you see your screen, so hold your screen actually. If I open anything, let's start here. Yeah. So if you open any screen container and all your web component contents comes inside that container. So what you do, everything what you comes in that container. That's why I'm telling you that do not miss your HTML tags. Make sure they're open and close. Right. Just make your habit whenever you write any tag, yeah, you just make sure you just start the tag and end the tag. Yeah. Now we come to head. So what is head actually? What is its purpose? So you need to understand a little bit about the head background. The head element is the container for all metadata. What is metadata? Metadata is used for specify which character set is used, like a page description, your keywords for SEO, author who wrote down this page, and other metadata. So as I said before that it's a character set. So what is character set? It's specify the character encoding for HTML documents such as meta char set UTF -8. What it says, I just cover a little bit, it will give you a little bit idea that it takes 8 bits for a character. So that's why we are telling when we render how many bits it will consume. So it consumes 8 bits. Metadata is used by browser, how to display content by search engines, keywords, and other web services. Yeah, so it's basically used, it helps search engines to summarize your page, what kind of page it is, and where it should be indexed. I will cover it later. I'm just giving a little bit introduction about it. Now inside the head, as I said, some metadata, it's a title tag comes, right? And title actually defines the title of the document. So now we go to the page. There's a doc type declaration, HTML tag, head tag. Now we go to title. Title has a static tag and the ending tag. Now we give a title, for example, welcome to no, we can do it web design tutorial. Web design tutorial, right? And we save it. Now if as we saved it, if we open this page, you can see on the top web design tutorial. So this is the title of your page. It helps you to identify your pages on the web browser as well, which when I opened, obviously if I open this one, I will find out where I have to go. So it's the title of the pages like Chrome for desktop, my bootstrap, new tab, web design tutorial. So I just go there, web design tutorial. Right. Now we go to body tag. Now I specially designed this presentation for you. What is body tag? The body tag defines the main content of the page. Always remember, whatever visible on your web page, it contains more tag inside, and you will bring more like a paragraph, headings, pictures, elements, sections. So they all comes under this body tag. So in the body tag, what you can do, let me see first. What you can do, you can identify a lot of things, like I cover a little bit. It's a heading 1, yeah, and I open the heading 1 and I close heading 1. So always remember, it's a thumb of the rule that you have to close your tag, and I say welcome to YK videos, yeah, and I save it, and you refresh this page. Welcome to YK Web Videos. So what you can see, it's a visible part. It's not a metadata. It's a visible part, which it is for user, not for a search engine. But search engine also utilize this data. But it's basically for the user, for the information. Welcome to YK Web. So now I can bring other things as well, like a paragraph. For example, P. Paragraph starts from P tag. Yeah, it's a heading tag H1. So H1 is the largest till H6 is the smallest. So you can choose any of the data. Plus you can utilize one of the things. Now here you can see hello user